Hey guys, Camper 15 back at it with another video for you guys. Joined by my co-host Red Wolf. We are back again, putting off many days of Fairy Tale One Hero Quest, but we're back talking more Fairy Tale. Hopefully, we can get as many episodes we can before this man has to go to Mexico for his holiday Christmas break. But
Yeah, yeah, I don't know specifically when, but it's coming up soon. So yeah, might as well do all we can. Well, it doesn't help that I actually did something yesterday also on my channel, the Ultimate Rage video. uh, but all I will say is that was the most angry I've ever been at a game, at
you
a
did
video
that
game.
almost every single game you played.
I don't say that. Stop capping. Anyways, that is the most angry I've ever been. I will. Anyway, go ahead.
Anyways, he'll be angry in about 3 weeks when I get Miyabi. Thank you.
Not happening. Not happening.
I can see it now. Anyways, Fairy Tale. We're not talking about Zenless Zone Zero. If you want Zenless Zone Zero content, let me know. I'll hook you up with all the waifus. Anyways, Fairy Tale. We're back with Fairy Tale, and let's get this episode review going. We start off with Fairy Tale clips.
I guess you can call it that.
What happens in this Fairy Tale clips?
Well, we cut over to Wendy, who was sleeping in her room, and then all of a sudden she runs out to Carla like, "Carla, help me!" And Carla like, "What's wrong?" And Wendy's like, "There's a bug. I'm scared of it."
She sounds like my sister when she sees a spider.
Hmm. Yeah, and Carla like, "It's just a little bug. Don't worry, I'll take care of it. Easy." She grabs a net. She starts swinging the net, constantly missing it because it's moving around too much. To the point that Carla feels insulted and starts swinging like crazy. Like, I think it's making fun of me. And yes, eventually Urza joins in the fray. And she's like, I think I understand the situation. She pulls up a newspaper and starts swinging at the bug, which constantly dodges her swatting also, to the point she gets irritated also. To the point she decides to wear armor and starts attacking everywhere, just slowly but surely destroying Wendy's place.
Yes. And there's your clip. There's your Fairy Tale clips. Was this another part of it? Like, wasn't this like a chapter in one of the chapters?
I think most of these were. Yeah.
Listen, if they're anime original stuff, I'm here for it because you can get Fairy Tale is goated. Again, the dub is great. So we start off the episode where we last left off with everything happening. We know Controlled Mist ended up breaking the last crystal of Alderon, and earthquakes start happening out of the wazoo like crazy. So Lucy, Gray, Juvia, and Kana are all wondering like why the ground is shaking and everything, and things are getting crazy. And they see like obviously people they're worried about the people in the city. And then you have this old lady is like, "Oh, you don't need to worry about us. It's just a sign that Alderon is awakening for once." And what is revealed about these people?
That they're basically livestock for Alderon. Basically. Yeah, and they're slowly but surely becoming one with Alderon. So they're slowly becoming plants in the most freakish way possible. The way that this old lady started speaking near the end of her transformation, like I was like, my face was like, wow.
I bet it's good that you came back and you rewatched in the dub too.
Yes, I did. Because I'll be honest, it's for me. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do like the sub every now and then, but it's hard for me to focus on the subs while there's so much action.
Well, be glad that we're so far behind that we can watch the dub.
I
Now we
guess.
catch up fast enough, we'll eventually be at the part where we're back on the sub game.
But the question is, will everybody else be happy that we're so far behind?
Probably not my Fairy Tail fans, but at least they know that hey, we're getting content out, so there's that.
Mm-hmm. Have you guys hit the like button yet?
Anyways, they're running to see what's going on, but then Alderon, the big gigantic dragon, is basically roaring and it's affecting their ears, and then, you know, Juvie overhears Gray basically like, man, my ears freaking hurt, and she's just like, oh, if I could only help my darling Grace relieve his thing, and then his head is surrounded by her water magic, and Lucy's like, wait, what the hell? You can use your magic again? And Juvia is just like, wait, what? I don't know how I can. But that's the thing. And then we kind of get a montage of all the other Fairy Tail members waking up. Loxus wakes up near Urza. He ends up talking about, Urza, get up! Get up, Urza! I don't know who did this to you, but I'm gonna kill them. And I'm like, so you're gonna kill yourself?
He doesn't.
Okay.
He does not know.
Because technically you're the one that beat up Urza like that. So yeah. Jalal's back to his normal self, not perverted self anymore.
Yes.
Again, maybe that might be his.
Remember.
Go ahead.
I wonder if he'll eventually remember all that.
Maybe that's his deepest, darkest desires. Maybe he wants to do that stuff with Urza and dye her white, if you get what I mean.
What do you guys think?
Let's keep it PG, ladies and gentlemen. Let's keep it PG-13.
Yeah, we're literally watching an anime, literally with anime titties. So I don't think it should be PG.
And all the anime biddies in this show is all goated.
Yes, it's not High School DxD. So.
Listen, High School DxD, they got the good snacks.
Why did I open my mouth?
See, listen, if I'm talking about anime babes, number one is Bleach. Bleach got all the babes. Let's be honest. Bleach has the best female cast of any anime ever.
Well, yeah.
How about this?
Yeah.
Shonen anime, then.
Let me think. Let me actually think. So it's better than Fairy Tail? Better anime babes than Fairy Tail?
Yes.
That's a bold statement, man. That's a bold statement.
Yes. My second then is Fairy Tail. Then my third would have to be High School DxD.
Okay.
My fourth best would probably be then Black Clover.
Okay.
But that's another video for another time. We can have a video talking about our favorite anime babes of our favorite series.
Yes.
We cut back to another babe, even though she's kind of evil, and that's of Toka. So Toka's in utter shock about what's going on and everything, and she's in shock. She's like, wait, Alderon was supposed to be under my control. Why is he going berserk? And then she's talking about like, wait, don't tell me. She lied to me. And then Mez comes over and he's like, hey, what the hell's going on right now? And then she looks at Mez and she's like, why are you not controlled by my white out magic? And then she's like, she looks at herself and she's like, no. And then I'm so happy. Now we get to the part where the simping begins. And I cannot wait. I've only seen clips of bits and pieces of the next arc of this anime. I'm just warning you, for Fairy Tail blind people that have not seen my manga chapter reviews or anything. I'm just gonna let you guys all know. This new girl we see, I don't care. I've had my favorites: Lucy, Urza, Wendy, Kana, Levi, Mira Jane, all the babes in this show. But my friend over here already knows what I'm talking about. I think my favorite female character of this entire series has finally appeared. and I cannot wait to finally get more in depth with this anime. I'm telling you, people, you thought I was simping in other series before? Other girls in this series? Man, please, I'm about to go from 0 to 100 real quick. Every time she's on screen, there's gonna be eyeballs of hearts in my eyes. That's how much I'm simping for this woman.
If you could see my face.
Now, obviously, if you're a Fairy Tail fan, well, obviously, Fairy Tail fans wise, you know, I'm talking about Celine. Or the dub, because the dub, how they pronounce it, I gotta go back and rewatch it again. But I think in the dub, they pronounce her name as Selene. I don't know why. They just didn't want to keep it as Celine, but they call her a different name in the English dub. Why? I have no idea.
It's a pretty sounding name, regardless. I gotta watch the sub again to just to hear how they pronounce it in Japanese. But
I would have called it. I don't like the way the dub changed it. I would have still called it Celine. But if they want to call it Selene or whatever, or whatever the way they could pronounce it, I don't care. I'm already in love. I'm simping. I don't care. People can talk about how bad the animation is for this show, and it's not like it was in the old school or even the final chat season. That may be true, but I don't care. I'm just happy she's in the show. She talks about basically, oh, it seems like Aldo is now rampaging, and basically she tricked Toka this entire damn time. And she was taking a very voluptuous bath. And man, now the anime does somewhat censor some things, because in the manga they basically had her in the nude, let's be honest.
Without itties, but yes.
Yes. She basically wears this kimono and she looks at the moon, she's drinking her drink, and she's just like, well, it's time to see the chaos start. So
I do like her Japanese aesthetic.
Again, I'm simping massively and I enjoy it. Celine is finally here, ladies and gentlemen. Absolute cinema. That's what it is. Every time she's on screen, it's absolute cinema.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, Wendy and Natsu arrive to Ferris and they're like, all right, it's time for you to stop this nonsense. As my phone goes off. What is it? And basically you have it to where Wendy, she does her enchantment magic. Or one, they tell Mess, like, hey, are you back to normal? Mess then recalls his memory, and then he realizes what he's done. And they're like, oh crap, we fucked up. So anyways, basically what happens is Wendy ends up enchanting on Toka, splitting the bodies, so the Toka X seed is now out. And now you got this Toka human there, or the White Wizard, right? White Wizard passes out. Wendy kind of is a little bit weakened. It's funny, in this whole scene, she does go on and say, like, Irene, give me your strength. And Nuts is like, who the hell are you talking about? And she's like, nothing.
She must let the cat out of the bag.
I don't see, well, then again, it's probably best not to tell Natsu anything, because he would be a blabbermouth.
Yeah. Although then again, he might also forget the next time, like later on.
But then he'll just be like, Earth, there's something I have to tell you. Oh, well, I actually forgot, but I'll remember it.
Yeah.
Anyways, the things are crumbling down and everything. They end up grabbing Toka, and Natsu ends up grabbing the White Witch. So nice on Natsu. He didn't want her to die.
Yeah, like, I guess it would leave a bad taste in his mouth if he just left her there. Besides, he has no idea what exactly was happening. So
yes. So in the meantime, things are going haywire. Natsu ends up splitting up from Wendy because he's like, look, you go find the others. I'm going to go try to find Alderon and find a way to take him down. Now, in the meantime, you have these like magical ships start showing up, and it's basically this wizard armada that sees that Alderon is woken up, and they're like, all right, he's woken. This is like the first time he's woken up in like thousands of years or whatever. We need to take him down. So they start firing off missiles or these energy beams that I think Juvie made the mention is like, What are they? Are they like mini Jupiter cannons? Because if you remember from the original series, the Jupiter cannon, blah 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 blah, that was basically like the whole nuclear weapon they could have used in the not Eisenwald arc, the arc where they went up against Juvia and Gajil's old guild. I forgot what their old guild was called.
Phantom Lord.
Phantom Lord, and they were gonna use the Jupiter cannon to, if I'm correct, I feel no. I think the Jupiter cannon is like a magic council weapon. Hold on a quick second. My mom's calling me. Okay, back. What were you saying again? Or before we
went... I saying something? What were you saying, Tim?
I forgot what I was saying, but whatever. Anyways, so he breaks off. He's going. Oh, the Jupiter cannon stuff. Isn't that a magic? Wasn't that a magic weapon?
Yeah, I think that's Magic Council weapon. I believe.
Yeah, I think that was. Yeah, my bad. I think that was actually Magic Council weapon.
Correct us if we're wrong, comment section, but I'm pretty sure it's Magic Council.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm pretty sure Phantom Lord has something similar.
Yeah. Yeah, correct us if I'm wrong. It's been a while since I've watched the original series of Fairy Tail. Anyways, they start launching or firing them down on Alderon, and it does absolutely nothing. To no surprise, because it's already been established. We've been watching this series for so long. It's hard to take out dragons and put damage on them if you're not a dragon slayer.
Even for dragon slayers, which is technically in their names, it's going to be difficult.
Public safety alert. Red flag fire weather. Warning areas of San Bernardino. I guess there's a fire if you live in San Bernardino, California, because I got an amber alert. Anyways, be safe out there, people. Be safe out there. So that does nothing, and then Alderon fires back with some branches and takes these innocent ships down, and those people are probably
innocent.
Those people are probably dead.
Yeah, and those people did not look innocent, that's for sure.
Well, they're trying to defend their country.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, so things come out of... Now, Natsu sees this, and he's like, well, okay, it's time I get started. He fires up a fire dragon destruction fist, essentially. I know it's not the move he said. He launches it at the ground, but to no avail, it does nothing. And you have it to where this plant is like, Alderon has sustained 1 damage. And Natsu's like, a fudge? And he's like, wait, you can talk? And essentially, he asks, like, so how much more of HP do he got left? And the thing's like, he's got basically a large amount of HP left. It's like over 9,000, essentially, right?
9 million at least.
Yeah. And basically, the plan is like, you just have to do that basically that same amount of times. And Natsu's like, the frick? But then that's when the plant grows and gets up, and then it turns into this god seed, as it calls itself. The name started with a W. I forgot what its name was. Whatever. It's this plant monster thing, right? And it launches onto Natsu's forehead and grabs him. We then cut back to Lucy and the others, and essentially they run into these things too, and the same thing happens, but Kana gets grabbed. And what is revealed is the fact that this thing turns into ding ding ding, none other than her father, her old grandpappy, Gildarts. And yes, they're all shocked by this, and they're like, go fuck. He obviously unleashes his power, and that's when Lucy and the others basically conclude that basically when these tree things grab you, they basically grab you thinking of somebody that's you view as strong. And Gray's getting on Connor's like, how could you think of freaking Gildarts? And obviously Connor's like, oh, sorry, it's not my bad. He was in the back of my mind. I didn't even think about that old fart. And Gray's like, I gotta watch out. I don't want this man to freaking grab me and turn into or Leon. I'm like, I don't see that, but okay.
I'm pretty sure.
If Gray views or well, I could see him viewing as maybe strong to him.
I feel like it would most likely be Silver.
Probably. Now, a Natsu gets grabbed. Who does the treat person turn into?
Once again, happy. We come against another happy enemy. Yes, and this happy imposter was like, what is this kid thinking of? And I was like, no, this is pretty accurate. and then I was like, it seems I had to beat up Happy a second time today. And then he punches Happy into the air. I'm sorry, buddy.
Even though it's not really happy.
Mm-hmm.
So, not to be as happy as strong. Makes sense. Think of just an X seed. There you go. That will help.
Yeah, yeah. He thinks Happy is strong because he's been through it all. He's basically been through it all. So.
Yeah, he ends up getting surrounded by more of them, and he basically ends the episode off thinking that he's like, actually, I got a good idea. Now, also too, on Lucy's end, they end up getting surrounded, but then that's when they're like, wait, if Juvie's got her magic back, because she's using like her water slicer and everything, that's when they're like, wait, if Juvie has her magic back, that means everybody else in the guild should have their magic back as well. So they release them from the terror cards, and they all basically help out. They're like, wait, what are we doing here? Like, Mira Jane's like, oh, I'm so happy everybody's all right, but why am I not wearing nothing under? And this man, Elephant's like, don't show
We did
us.
not need to
I also think too, Elfman was like also looking at Evergreen.
Evergreen was like, why am I wearing such a white robe? And yes, and Elfman was like, that looks good on you. Yeah, and Evergreen was like, don't. I forgot what she said, but she got flustered.
Probably definitely said, don't look at me or something. Clearly, we know like they're an item and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the thing. Lox is also getting some of them out the way. He's wondering what the hell's going on. Jalal has ran back into the city, trying to look for Urza because we know he's worried about his girl. He's always worried about Urza. But yet this man does not have the balls to admit he's in love with her.
Not yet, anyways.
Hopefully we get a confirmation of their love for each other. Jesus. One of the two has to confess to each other.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, yeah, that's basically what happened. So we're left off with that Natsu cliffhanger, and obviously we know what happens next week, but we'll hold that off until the next episode review. But another solid episode review, or another solid episode. Funny content, obviously, in this episode. But we're basically getting to the tail end of this arc, and I know we're going a little bit farther ahead, but you know, realistically, I felt like this arc went by so fast in the anime.
We left off the part when the episode ended with Natsu letting this thing grab him, just for them to transform into Zeref.
Oh, that's it. That ended off the episode. In this episode?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, my bad.
Like, wow. Good thing I already watched the episode.
Yeah. Yeah, I only watched bits and pieces. Anyways, yes, Zeref comes back. He's returned. The second time Zeref has shown up in this series.
Mm-hmm.
Who would have thought? The former antagonist of all the original series of Fairy Tail is returned. Again. Mm-hmm. So, if you're wondering what the hell happens, you'll find out next week if you had not already watched it. But, anyways, that's it. We already know what to expect because we read the manga, so we know.
Only 12 points, but yes.
Yes. But anyways, that's the thing. But anyways, we're gonna get out of here. Solid episode. Enjoy it. You know, again, you know, the setup to this arc was pretty good. And I know when I was first going through it, I was shocked, like, for example, like the freaking people turn into like the damn branches.
Still freaky.
So, yeah, but anyways, we're gonna get out of here, guys. If you guys like the video, leave a like, put in the comment section your thoughts, hit that subscribe button if you want to get more Fairy to 100 Year Quest content, as well as hit the subscribe button to my co-host channel, which I'll leave in the link in the description below, and you can check out his channel and things like that. But till then, guys, we're gonna get out of here. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my night. At least get my dailies in for freaking Zenless Zone Zero. So
I just did that today.
So that's what I'm gonna go do, and then I'm probably gonna call it a night and go watch some anime and catch up and stuff. Maybe like Overlord and the dub of My Hero and stuff like that. So yeah.
Overlord. Huh? I still can't get over some of the descriptions you told me about the movie.
Listen, man, that movie was disturbing as shit.
Okay, I won't ask any further because last time you told me about it, I felt sick. So.
Oh, when I was talking about the princess.
Yeah, please let's not talk about that again.
Anyways, hey, maybe look, I'm gonna go see that animated Lord of the Rings movie, even though I've never watched Lord of the Rings, but it looks like a goddamn anime, and hopefully that princess doesn't have nothing bad happen to her.
Yes. Anyways,
it seems like she's gonna be finding this guy that wanted to marry her, but she doesn't want to get married.
Mm-hmm.
Now that looks like an anime. That looks like a good anime.
Yeah, looks like it.
Well, even though it's a movie, but when I was first in the movie theaters, when I saw that trailer, it looked like an anime to me. But then it showed at the end, it was like Lord of the Rings or something. I was like, oh, still looks good. That princess in the red with the red hair is pretty cute too. I know you were just like, ooh, who's this? Yes, I know you sent for your redhead anime girls.
Yes, I do. Anyways, take care of you guys, and take care of yourselves and each other. Peace.